And today I have a book haul for you guys. I'm also going to be telling you the books I got approved for in this month and last month on NetGalley, because I think that they're also books I'm hauling because I'm going to be reading them soon. And yeah, so I thought it'd be interesting to add that to my book hauls. So I haven't done a book haul in a while, so there's quite a few books added up and I'll start showing them. First I'm going to start with the review books I got last month, and first is Lorelei. I'm not sure if I showed this in my last book haul, but here it is anyway, by Laura Doctorow. It's about a boy who finds a mermaid. It looks really cool and I love the promotional material for this. They sent those shrimp sweets with it and net and stuff, and it was a really cool marketing campaign, and I got that shell that I've shown in a couple of videos and I really love it. So I'm really excited to get to this one. Next I got To Hold a Bridge by Garth Nix. This is a collection of short stories. One of them's from the Old Kingdom series and the other ones are just random ones. So I'm excited to read this. I've not read anything by Garth Nix and this is shiny. I didn't realise how shiny it was until it's on the camera. Yeah, I've not read anything by Garth Nix, but I am reading Clariel this month, so I'm excited to read that. But I'm excited to read this too. Speaking of Clariel, I got Clariel by Garth Nix for a review from Hotkey. Again, it's a prequel to the Old Kingdom series. It's a fantasy book. I'm not really sure what it's about, but everybody talks about these books and says they grew up with them, and I just never heard of them when I was growing up, so I'm not sure where I was. So, yeah, this one's also shiny. And then last month I also got How to Be Bad by E. Lockhart, Laura Miracle, and Sarah somebody, I can't pronounce her name. This one looks great. E. Lockhart's writing is amazing, and I'm really excited to read this. And then this month I got The Conspiracy of Blood and Smoke by Anne Blackman. This book is massive. It is so much bigger than my copy of the first book. I'd requested this ages ago and then it just came through my door, so it was a really big surprise. A really big surprise because it's bigger than my face. It doesn't quite match with my copy of Prisoner of Iron Fog, but we'll work with it. I don't even think this fits on my bookshelf. Next I got a sequel to The Perfectionist, and that is The Good Girls by Sarah Shepherd. This is getting published by Hotkey, so it's a Hotkey review book. I've not read The Perfectionist yet, but now I have the second book. I can marathon it, hopefully. So yeah, I'm going to be reading this one soon. I also got another sequel, and that is Full Sham by Edward Carey. This is the sequel to Heap House, which I also got from Hotkey last year and haven't gotten around to it. I'm really crappy with books and reading them when I'm supposed to. But again, it's better now that I can marathon the 2 books in the duology. And I got the nice paperback of the book. I got the paperback of the other one too, so I'm excited that I got the paperback of this one. And lastly, for the physical books, I got Paperweight by Meg Haston. I've heard a lot of things about this, but I've not really heard a lot of people reading it. I've heard a lot of I'm anticipating this. I'm not sure whether it's out in America yet, but it's not out in the UK yet. I think it's about a lot of mental issues. It's about a girl called Stevie who is in a mental asylum at the beginning of the book. I read the first page and it sounded really great, so I want to read this soon. And onto the NetGalley books that I got this month. First I'm going to start with the books I got from May, and some of them I have read, I think. So the first one I got in May was Rat Queens Volume 2, and I have a review of this, so it will be linked here and down below. It was great, I really loved it. Then I got The Invasion of the Tearling. I haven't read it yet, but I'm excited to, and I've not read Queen of the Tearling, so I'm going to marathon those 2 as well. Next I got One by Sarah Crossand. This is about conjoined twins, and it sounds really great. After that I got Lying Out Loud by Cody Keplinger. This is a sort of companion novel to The Duff, which I again haven't read. There's lots of sequels in this haul that I haven't read the first book to, but we'll go with it. And then I got Suicide Squad. I'm not sure who it's by, but it's a graphic novel. Volume 1. I've started reading it. I've started reading the first issue of it, and it's good so far. Then I got one that I was really excited about, and that was Another Day by David Lewithan. I've been anticipating this since he told us it was happening, since I read the first book, which was probably about 2 years ago, and I'm so excited about it. Really, I'm so excited to read it. I want to get through Air of Fire because I think I'm going to read Another Day next, and I'm so excited to get back into the world because every day was brilliant. After that I got Vampires of Manhattan by Melissa De La Cruz. I've heard a lot about Melissa De La Cruz, but I've never read her book, so I'm excited to read this one. And then I got Zeros by Scott Westfeld, which I've mentioned in a couple of videos that I got, and I'm so excited to get to Zeros, and I'm so excited that I got approved for this. It's with Scott Westfeld and 2 other authors, but I don't know who they are. I think they're quite newbie authors that he's taken on board to help write this book, and oh, it's great, and I'm so excited to read it, so I'll probably read that this month as well. So that was my book haul and NetGalley haul, and I will see you next time.